Hi, it's time for another update on my garden. I have my colander and my scale all set up because I think there's some things to harvest. But first I want to empty my compost, which is quite smelly with all the fruit that's in it. There. Now to the garden. Everything's looking pretty good and green. It's growing well. Even over there. The grass in the back is slowly recovering. My gladiolas are doing good. I'll start with the pole beans in the back. They're looking pretty good. There's no flowers yet. They're still growing. I think maybe the flowers are coming pretty soon, but we'll see. My bush beans down here are doing really good. They have quite a few beans on them, and it looks like I'm going to be harvesting quite a few today. There, in focus. My zucchinis are also doing pretty good. There's quite a few of them started. I think these are the yellow squash, I hope. Otherwise, that one's dying. But I'm pretty sure I planted yellow squash here. And then there's a much bigger one on the other side here. And I think that one's ready to harvest. Here's my pumpkins and watermelon and cantaloupe. They have quite a few flowers on them now, but still no sign of fruit. So hopefully they get fruit pretty soon. I'm excited to see something growing. My green chilies are doing pretty good now. There's quite a few peppers started. There's a pretty big one over there, and another big one over here, if you can see that. There. So I'm excited. Maybe I'll make some salsa. My tomatoes are also doing pretty good. They're still super short, maybe even shorter than before. But there's quite a few green tomatoes started on them. And there's even the first one that's, I think, is ripe. Now these are the golden ones, so I think that one's ripe. We'll see how it tastes. Now on to my carrots, Swiss chard and beets. Ever since I thinned this side, the carrots really took off. I'm sure they're growing pretty well. The Swiss chard is growing. Not as much as I'd hoped, but it's getting there. I think it just needs more time. And I've thinned the other side too now. So I can already tell the carrots have started growing more. And even the bottom of the beets, you can start to see them growing a bit. I can zoom in here and get it in focus. The zucchini along the fence here are doing pretty well too. The cucumbers don't look so great though. I'm not sure why. This is exactly where I grew them in the first year. But they look a lot worse. Especially the ones in the back. I'm not sure what that white area is on them. But in any case, the zucchinis are doing much better in about the same spot. You can see there's, oop, see there's one started. Ah, there, this is better. Under here. That one's not quite ready to pick yet. And there's a couple others, one down there and a small one on the end here. So looks like I'm gonna have quite a few zucchinis. There's one started over here too, just another small one. But no significant cucumbers started. There's a few small ones, but it doesn't look like they're growing. And then to my sunflowers, the one on the end here, I think it's an American Giant, is doing the best. It's about as tall as me now. But for some reason, leaves are still like either being eaten or shriveling away or something. I'm not really sure what that is. I haven't seen any more ants on it, so I'm not sure that it's that. So hopefully they keep growing and get over it. But it's happening to all 4 of them. And funny enough, it's the least worst on this last one that's the smallest. And here's my strawberries. There's no red strawberries right now. It looks like there was a bit of a lull, but there's lots of new flowers and little strawberries starting. So I should get another bunch pretty soon. And in the back, the pole beans that I randomly sprinkled around are doing pretty good for not being tended to. And then on the end here, the zucchinis that I planted don't look that great. Again, probably because they don't have as much water as the other ones. And this one on the end was actually in the area where the grass died because of the sprinkler. But it looks like it's recovering a little bit. So that's it out here. I'll go harvest the rest and show you when I'm done. Okay, let's see what we got. I got the one cherry tomato. I'll weigh that first. Looks like 9.4 grams. Let me write that down. Now let's do the zucchini. It's pretty big. Ooh, 626.7. I'll write that down too. And now the beans, which they were actually quite a bit more than I thought would be hidden in those bushes. Missed one. Okay. 656.7. That's actually pretty close to the zucchini. So it looks like I got about, let's see, about 1,300 grams, maybe a little less. That's about 3 pounds. Pretty good for our first harvest. Well, I'll enjoy these for dinner. See ya.